2K Sports as we NBA action with Greg Anthony, Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Ready, gentlemen? Ready? And now the Lakers starting group. Over to the left wing. Goes up at the stripe, and he gets the bucket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
The Lakers weren't very good at all last season, Clark, and they just didn't have any teeth in their road games.
Well, you know, they shot threes on the road well, Kevin. Top percentage in the league, as a matter of fact. Still, they just couldn't hold on to leads.
Magic on defense. To the wing right side. Shot from free throw range. It's tipped. Inside Hardaway. Puts it up from 12. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Out to the right wing. By Hardaway. Orlando grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Turkoglu played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And easy 2 points on the layup.
And you can see when he has the basket in his sights, he's going to attack. And once he's in tight, he is a terrific finisher.
Now here is Hardaway. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Down low. And he puts it down.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
And here is Los Angeles now after the Magic pick up 2. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. 5 to shoot. Puts it up from. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Tries again. Tries yet again. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Scott Skiles. And Doris, what did he have to say?
Yes, Kevin, he told me their game plan offensively today is a relatively simple one. He wants to see as many plays run through the low post as possible. He said physically, we're the stronger team, and we need to use that to our benefit. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. And the Lakers have possession following Hedo Turkoglu's 3. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Amway Center here in Orlando didn't see a lot of wins last season. Magic really struggled at times. Surprisingly, Greg, in this building.
Yeah, a young team still haven't yet established their identity. Only 13 wins at home. And really that inability to defend that home court is why they fell out of the playoff hunt early.
You know, what's a bit alarming for the Magic at home is that it was a step back from the previous season. I mean, for a team that's supposed to be young and improving, they shouldn't be getting worse at home year to year.
So it's the Lakers now.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Right through the D for the layup.
And a big problem for the Magic at home was that they just didn't protect the rim. I mean, they would end with the second worst home field goal percentage against.
Now here's Hardaway. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Off target with the jump hook.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
To the inside from 13.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Orlando trailing here.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this stuff.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. To the left side wing. They get it again.
Well, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
So it's the Lakers now, trailing by 2. A second chance effort. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
And so far, these guys have done the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Baller, he's checked in for Hardaway. Stubbs checked in for Los Angeles.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And so he draws the foul on the shot after to the line to shoot 2. 2 straight seasons of no playoffs for the Lakers after last year's miss. Not what they were hoping for.
It's going to be a growing process, Kevin. I mean, they had a young team and an injured superstar in Kobe both years. Hard to make the playoffs in that situation.
And guys, for the Lakers, you'd have to go back almost 40 years to find a time when the Lakers missed the postseason in back-to-back years. Fortunately for them, they won 2 titles in the next 6 years after that.
The Magic making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Here's D. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And it's doubtful that the Lakers will win multiple titles in the coming years unless something drastic happens. Still, this is a franchise committed to success, and they'll do whatever it takes to get back into the postseason.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Magic leading by 3. Over to the wing. Vucevic to the pass to Butler. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas. That's how to orchestrate for your teammates. Terrific pass.
The Magic have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. With the floater, the Lakers with the rebound.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game. And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
From 11 feet away, buries the jump shot. He's got 6.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now. He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Kicks to Vucevic. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Ball. They get it back.
Well, the free throw line is really hurting.
Yeah, it's been a rough start there, and they could use those points, no doubt about it.
Orlando shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. The Lakers trail. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. And there's the pass to D. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
And one thing about Nikola Vucevic, he owns the boards. Posted a top 10 double-digit average in each of the past 3 seasons. Plus, he's equally adept on both the offensive and defensive end.
To the middle. It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. Second shot opportunity. Can't get it to go. And the Lakers going the other way now. Passes to D. From the wing. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Well, Greg, you were talking about watching Vucevic. He doesn't have the athleticism to beat people to the ball on rebounds, but Clark, he does have an exceptional, ability to box out well. He's got that long reach. He can make steals.
Good technique, really great size, and a hunger to chase down the rebound. So you don't have to jump high to rebound effectively. As a matter of fact, Kevin, most outstanding rebounders are not high risers. They're quick jumpers, they're strong, and they pursue the pumpkin.
That's a good point. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. Anderson out. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Anderson outside. Here's Baller. Cannot hit. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's Scott. That's tipped. Well, 3 from Anderson. Can't get it to go. The Lakers shooting to start out this game about 43%. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Inside, here's D. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Orlando leading. It's Anderson with the drive. Out of hand on it. Outside Odom. All sorts of time. That's good on the jump shot. Odom's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
Guys, you know, you're not going to hit that shot too often. That's high risk.
time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Gordon's checked in for the Magic. Nelson comes in for Ball. Baylor, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here is Anderson from downtown. Rebounded by Odom. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Baylor. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And the Lakers lead by 2.
It was a defensive issue for the Magic. They had trouble stopping opponents last season, guys. I mean, didn't really challenge anything at their own rim, and that's really what made it tough for them.
The Magic again can't hit. Lakers shooting around 46% at this point. Scott the pass to D. Shoots from 12. So the whistle blows on the shot from 2 free throws for the contact right there. For the Magic, it's never a good sign to lead the league in getting dunked on. Last year that happened. They had that dubious honor, unfortunately.
You know, and in general, Kevin, I mean, the Magic were just poor on defense. I mean, they couldn't stop the three. Second worst mark in the league at defending it. And overall, the third worst field goal percentage against. So you know where their priorities were this past offseason.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
It's been a solid outing for D. He's already up to 10 points. And 1 rejection in this game, too.
It wasn't a good one. Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively. No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Outside Gordon. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The basket good off the assist from Nelson.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
That's to Vucevic. It's stolen by Odom. All going up court. No good trying to beat the buzzer. So at the end of 1 quarter of play. And so far it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Hedo Turkoglu out there with Gordon. Then it's Nelson. Then there's Hardaway. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Nelson kicks to Hardaway. Down low. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Hedo Turkoglu. The Lakers have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. The first free throw is good. And Orlando making a change here. good on the second, so he makes them both.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regular.
Outside Hardaway. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2-pointer if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Intercepted. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Shot from 12. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense. Active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
To the inside. They swipe it. There's the pick. Here's Turkle. He has 5. Shot clock at 5. A leaner. The Lakers with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with...
Now, the Magic getting the bucket. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Right side Hardaway. Gordon dishes to Hardaway. 9 feet out, and it's blocked. Defended by Gordon. It's blocked. But they recover it. Down low. Can't get it to go.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Back to Hardaway. Down low. Shot from 12. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Lakers leading by 4. Goodbye, Hardaway. From the inbound, it's blocked. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there.
It's just simple, guys. No rebounds. No rings. We need to dominate the glass. Biggs, get the ball off the rim and get it out to our guards so we can get out in transition.
Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Defended by Turkoglu. The leaner. It's deflected. To the right side. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Magic shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Lead pass was put in just the right spot. 14 points for him.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Wide open look. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
So it's the Lakers now. Knocks down the 10-footer. And the Lakers lead by 2.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
And it's Jenna. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
Magic moving the ball around. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And Orlando's offense could struggle at times, and there were some low points last season. The big one happening when the Knicks set a record for the fewest points in an NBA quarter.
And Orlando has possession. It's a 5-point game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Baller. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. I remember that game that Greg was talking about where the Magic and Knicks scored so few points. Remember combined Clark 15 points in a quarter for a new NBA low mark?
I do remember. I like to forget about that one, though, but the Magic get most of the blame there because they were at home and they only managed 7 points in that quarter.
So it's the Lakers now after the Magic pick up 2. Tries it from 19. Bank shot. No good. The Magic trail by 3. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And the Lakers making a change here.
All right, let's go.
And he sinks the second. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Lewis covering. 6 on the shot clock. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Orlando, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. They get it back. Here's Baller. Back to Lewis for the 3. Goes up again, and the layup is good. He's got 9.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Stolen by Lewis. Down low. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they're just giving them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Vucevic, he's checked in for the Magic. Nelson comes in for Ball. Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Abdul-Jabbar at the screen. 6 to shoot.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
D, who's checked in for Los Angeles. And Lewis comes to help. Off the left rim and out.
And he rushed that, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Boy, he blew the easy two by profiling, trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Magic leading by 3. Nelson kicks to Anderson. Tries again, and it's blocked. D passes to Abdul-Jabbar, and here they go. The kick out to Scott. Lets it go with the 3, and the shot is good. Scott's got it all tied up now for the Lakers. Now a timeout called by Orlando. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep in the second. Picked by Vucevic. Nelson outside. Inside. Fast break. The Lakers. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Magic have shot less than 50% at the free throw line today, hitting just 3 of 7. Hardaway's checked in for Orlando.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Oda. Vucevic with the block. Guarded by Nelson. Goes back up. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
A 3 from Anderson. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Anderson's got 5 now. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
And we still aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Lakers passing it around, and he gets the bucket. Scott's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
A second chance effort. The rebound by Anderson.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
In the corner, Hardaway with it. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Guarded by Nelson. Shot is off. Good D by Hardaway.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
So it's the Lakers now, following the bucket by Orlando. D. Sean Lewis pulls it in.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
The Magic have gone 5 of 9 at the line. Free throw drops for Vucevic. And Orlando making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And both free throws good for Vucevic. 1:02 left in the first half of the game. To the wing on the left. And Gordon over to help. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. Master it.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
To the middle. Takes it off the glass. And now just a 2-point Magic lead.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. There's the screen. Nelson outside. Clock at 6. For 3. Knocked loose, but they get it back. And he gets it to go. 8 points for Vucevic. Now Odom. In a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Magic lead by 4. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Jameer, as you come out after the halftime, what do you think is going to be the most important thing for the team to do?
We have to continue to get stops and offensively take care of the ball. Myself in particular, careless turnovers shouldn't happen. And, you know, it's part of the game, but I just have to value the ball a little more.
Jameer, thank you. Always thinking like a point guard, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They had a nice burst of energy once they got to the second quarter and ended the half holding on to a 4-point lead. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic?
Well, you expect the home team to take care of business, and they have. They didn't play flawlessly, but they held their own. Now we get to see the true test in the second half.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Magic leading by 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for the Lakers right now, Hedo Turkoglu with the rebound. Well, the defense is what did the Lakers season in last year, but their offense struggled at times as well, Clark. They just couldn't count on things night to night.
Well, they were near the bottom of the league in most offensive categories, Kevin. Bottom 5 in field goal percentage and three-point percentage. The efficiency just wasn't there.
Lakers trail by 7. There's the 3. Can't get it to go.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. Those came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication.
So it's the Lakers now after Hedo Turkoglu's score. Right wing. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Pulls up on the wing, and that's good for 2. He's got 20.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter. Punches it down.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Here's Hardaway following the bucket by the Lakers. Shot off the screen. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the paint. And the jump to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself. I could never rub it down like that, but I will say it sure looks fun, doesn't it?
Phenomenal out-of-root slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
They set the pick to the inside. Defended by Turkoglu. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Turkoglu's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
What a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
And the Lakers call time here.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Ball is checked in for Hardaway. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Fouled as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Lakers have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts.
And their success rate on the season.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Anderson, he's checked in for Orlando. And the Lakers also making a change. Odom's checked in, and he makes both free throws. On occasions last year, the Lakers were all right on offense. Other times, they were just stagnant. There was just no motion, nothing going on.
That's a great point. And their ball movement could use some work. A lot of ISOs last season, and it killed a lot of the flow the team had in the half court.
Lakers trail by 7. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
D, he's checked in for the Lakers. And so here's Orlando.
know, for the Lakers, they were okay in the assist department, guys, but they were dead last in the league in secondary assists. That, to me, is indicative of an inefficient offense and also a new stat category.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the three-pointer by Orlando. Fades and shoots, and too long on the shot.
And for the Lakers and that secondary assist stat, that just means they aren't making an extra pass, or it means they are holding on to the ball too long. Either way, it hurts the offense.
And the Lakers have possession. The Magic getting the bucket. Hits the jumper in space. D's got 12 in the game.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And he makes both free throws. Lakers trail by 12. To the paint. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Baller. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Baller's got the lead up to 12 now for Orlando. There's a good screen. The shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a three-point play chance here. For Los Angeles, they have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far. And the free throw, no good. Magic leading by 10. Guarded by Odom. From the arc. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Orlando with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. There's the pass to Ball. Launches it, got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Another shot, shot clock at 6. No good on the layup.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Now here's Turkoglu. He's got 9, and that one's good.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Three-pointer. No good. And the Lakers take it the other way. And the foul against Hedo Turkoglu. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Vucevic, he's checked in for the Magic. Aaron Gordon comes in for Hedo Turkoglu. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in, and the Lakers call time here. Change here. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Nelson. Passes to D. From 10 feet out, and it's blocked by Lewis. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. That'll be a 5-second call.
Just a boneheaded play there, guys. Plain and simple.
Well, tell me how you really feel about that, Greg. But you're right. I mean, mistakes like that will keep you from cutting deficits, no doubt.
Nelson dishes to Vucevic. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Still magic ball. Baller passes to Vucevic.
Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, he has 8 points, and he's rejected more than his share of shots today.
An interior defense at its best, fellas. That's what we've seen out of him today.
For Orlando, they have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Vucevic. Lakers trail by 16. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Nelson. Pass to D. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. D's got 14 points.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And it's Vucevic missing. Lakers have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Now, here is Nelson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. He feeds it to Lewis. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Gordon. Abdul-Jabbar against Vucevic. Abdul-Jabbar misses.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Picked by Vucevic. Nelson kicks to Vucevic. Ripped away. From 13. Nice touch on the bench shot. 24 points for him.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Here's Nelson. The teardrop falls in. And the Magic lead by 14.
Oh, such a field shot there. The floater.
And you look at Jameer Nelson, played his first 10 years with Orlando. Then he got traded to the Celtics last season, then again to Denver. That had to be tough for a crafty veteran like him, a tough adjustment.
You know, you look at last year, one of his worst statistically, especially from a field goal percentage standpoint. I really agree with you. I think he was affected by all of the change of scenery and system. Let's look to see him have a bounce back this season.
The Magic making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Baylor, he's checked in for the Lakers. Just 5 to shoot. Hardaway kicks to Vucevic. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. D's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
And guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull that play off.
It's deflected. Here's Gordon. Odom kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Kicks it out to Baylor. Hardaway with the steal. He dishes it to Nelson. They get a hand on it. Guarded by Nelson. Here's Baylor. Off target from outside.
Boy, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide-open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Good on the shot. That's 12 points for Vucevic. A minute 20 left here in the third quarter. Baylor passes to D. And the Lakers with another miss. Magic leading by 12. Hardaway with it. Baylor picks him up. Takes the three. Nelson, no luck. LA's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Odom. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Hardaway against Odom. With a step back. He squares up and sinks it. Hardaway has got 7 points for the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's D. Sharn Lewis pulls it in. Orlando's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. And he gets it back. Out to Hardaway. Picked by Vucevic. Hardaway, no good.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen.
Look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Stolen by Gordon. And here is Hardaway. 1 second left. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Magic leading by 14. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Lakers trail by 14. Inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
And for the Lakers.
At the line, shooting 2. Number 32.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
Kevin, right now, they're doing a good job at the line. They're hovering around 83, 84, 85% from the stripe. That's good stuff. I mean, that's well done.
And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for number 34.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Here's Hardaway. Out to the right wing. Out to the wing. Takes a three. And that one's good. Hardaway's got 10 points here in the second half.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Lakers working the ball around now. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his 5th personal foul. At the line of the Magic, number 34.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. To the middle. Got a hand on it. And they get it back. And gets hatched by the D. He'll go to the line.
That's his second personal foul. At the line, shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
Lakers trail by 14. The kick out to Scott. It's tipped. And now Turkler running the floor all by himself. And that one's good.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Up high and down hard with the one-hand.
Got a little extra force for that one, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Now here is Hardaway. Count that as his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
Great job at screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And that one is hammered home.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Baller, he's checked in for Orlando. And so here's Orlando. At one point, they led by 16.
That's his 3rd personal foul. At the line, shooting 2.
And he makes the first. D, who's checked in for the Lakers.
Ready? All right, let's go.
That one misses. Lakers trail by 13. Defended by Turkoglu. Here's D. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
That's tipped. A solo fast break. Kept alive, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Grinding away 100% effort all the time.
And you know, Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
And the Lakers with possession here. They trail by 9 points. From past the arc, and he gets it to go.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
And here's the fast break. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Orlando leading by 4. Another steal. To the inside. Power down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how quick that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
The Lakers with the ball, following the bucket by Orlando. Good.
So that's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Oh, that's blocked. Out to the right wing, to the inside, and it's blocked. Stolen away to tie it up. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Fakes it, and the next one could tie it up. That one drops. He ties it up. Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth.
And now only 1 away from being in the corner.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here are the Magic now. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Scott Skiles was going over with his team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Out left to the wing. Here's Bowen. Another miss by Orlando. The Lakers in the lead. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and he sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
And Orlando has possession. To the left side wing. And they get it. Not as good in the Los Angeles lead. It's cut to just 3 points on the basket from Turkoglu.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Out to the wing. It's picked off. Looking to end his cold spell, and he gets it to go. 11 points for Ball.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Offensive rebound. Another shot, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. First one falls for him.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half. But they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead.
And sometimes you think maybe they're just getting a little too comfortable with the lead, maybe a bit too casual this quarter.
Yeah, and I think they also lost their composure, and you see it in the turnovers they've committed.
The Magic trail by 3 to the paint, and he finishes nicely on the way.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
And the foul against Hedo Turkoglu. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed for the free throw. The first one falls. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Unloads from 9, and he gets the firmly scored, and that one drops. It's all knotted up.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
perhaps, Greg, some type of motivational speech at halftime got both of these teams fired up. Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher, there's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
The Lakers with the ball. Orlando, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. And it's denied. 3 on 3. Lakers passing it around. It's deflected. To the middle. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this...
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Hardaway's checked in for ball. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator. But I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
Good. And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Hardaway with it. The feed to Turkoglu. Just 5 on the clock. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
It's been a solid outing for Turkoglu. He's got 16 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
The Lakers in the lead. They set the screen out to the wing.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean...
But I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
And the shot is long.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Now here's Hardaway. Puts it up from 12. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. 1:58 left here in the 4th quarter. By Hardaway to the wing right side. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Got sloppy in a close game. You have to take advantage of every opportunity.
Time call here. The Magic decided to.
It's this simple, guys. No rebounds. No rings. We need to dominate the glass. Biggs, Get the ball off the rim and get it out to our guards so we can get out in transition.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. No problem knocking that one down. And now just a 1-point Laker lead.
Now is not the time to be giving him that kind of shot.
There's a good screen to the inside. And so he draws the foul on the shot line. Trip to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, easy call.
You can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And that's how you do it. Free throws can make a huge difference in a tight game.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 3. 1:31 left to play in the final quarter. D, who's checked in for the Lakers. Outside Hardaway. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Triple. And he falls over the rim and in. Tripple's got 12 points here in the second half. The Lakers shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. On the pass to D. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Hardaway, no good. Defended by Turpin. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials on the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And so he's picked up his final foul. So he will sit for the rest of this game. Vucevic checking for Orlando. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second attempt at the line, no good. Lakers working the ball around now. By Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Don't be afraid to make the extra pass. It's open. Take it.
And Orlando has possession. No good on the quick three. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And the jumper off target to finish the break. Right wing. Pass to Turkoglu. Launches a three. Shot is off. Los Angeles calls timeout. They lead by 4. Just 2 seconds left in the game. Shot from the inbound, and it's good on the way up.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
And so the Lakers take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Well, LeBron, after a first half that looked like it could go either way, what was the difference maker down the stretch in this game?
Well, defensively, we stepped up. That's what it's all about with our team. We know if we get stops, we get a better opportunity to get a win and execute offensively.
LeBron, thank you. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now at our Jordan player of the game? When they needed a leader to get them back in the game in the final quarter, he was the one they were all following, and he knew exactly the route back and the road to victory.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.